Capella
we have
version.
to
Ready?
I was gonna say we're gonna hum the theme song.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do
Oh, you're actually doing it.
do. Ba-ba-bum. Hola, amigos, and welcome to the Mark Out Mania. I am Pedro Boriguedro, Texan Spaniard, and our brother from another mother, our dear friend James Sorno is dying over here. How are you, James Sorno?
I am good. I'm hanging in there. I'm defending my title. I'm ready to roll. Let's do it.
You're the Walking Dead title.
And then we have fresh from sending lightning bolts somewhere. I'm sure it's the God of Thunders is King Dark.
Yeah, he's sending him over here because it's dark as hell over here.
Well, that's from the hurricanes out in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see what happened in North Carolina? Those homes are like falling into the ocean and shit because of the.
Yeah. It's. I mean, that's the thing is, the Outer Banks. You know, the Outer Banks is just a small island chain, and you know, it's just erosion.
Yeah.
You know, people were, you know, people that invested in that area for the long term, you know, were probably stupid because I mean, especially after the turn of the century, you know, you had to understand that your shit was going to go into the ocean. So you know, it's you know the ocean out there is some of the worst in the world, as far as shipwrecks and things. So it's a real volatile place. So, you know, yeah.
Weather. Don't fuck with Mother Nature.
Yep.
Don't fuck with Mother Nature. Don't go into the homes of AEW fans. A lot of things.
Or maybe you know, maybe they all need to be searched. I don't know.
If an AEW fan wants you to invite you over to their house, just don't insist it be in a public place. You know.
Yeah. Have your watch party at a restaurant or
a
bar.
You know,
if you can pay a bar to watch it, then you know.
Maybe if they have a.
No, I'm scared to go to Luxie's house.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, right.
James, if the next time you go to Lux's house, if you see a bunch of like medical equipment like there for taking care of like heart patients, you best turn around.
I'm gonna run like the wind.
Got a new guest room for you. It's down in the basement.
Does his house have a basement? There's the first question.
No,
don't answer that on the air. Don't answer that on the air, James. Then we're like
we probably should have his address though.
We're casing Lux's house for
no, we're not casing his house. We're prepping in case James disappears.
Oh, this is true. James, privately off the air, you need to give us his address and phone number.
Oh, going to Lux's to watch AEW. All right. Well, 14 days later, no words.
Oh, Zeus, you just hit on the magic thing, though. Usually they go to watch WWE events. If James ever goes to watch AEW,
actually, I'm going to watch both. I'm going to watch. What's the AEW show that's right before Survivor Series?
Is it Wrestle Dream or?
No, I think that's October, right?
Oh, okay.
What's the show that's right before? Well, I'm going to watch both. They're like 5 days. There's only 5 days separating themselves. The show itself. So, but that guy, you know, that guy gives a new term to AEW sicko. I'll tell you that. Wow.
You want to talk about some AEW sickos? Oh my God, the way they are about the ratings right now, because Nelson changed the way they measure the ratings,
I'm so done
and
with the
so
rating shit.
everyone's
They
ratings,
suck. They lost. That's it.
everyone's
Get over it. They're horrible.
well, everyone's ratings are down right now. Like most of TV, except for sports, most of TV is like down ratings wise, and most of it is because they have this new way of gauging the Nelson ratings, and the AEW fans are like they're so upset about it, and some of the stuff they're saying is like legit crazy town like stuff. It's just wild. It's wild. If you go out into the internet, the greater internet, and read up on that stuff, you're gonna just be like, wait, they can't really believe this, but anything to excuse anything. So
Yeah, because they fell down to 465,000 this past week.
Oof.
but like NXT's ratings have dropped too. And I haven't heard
Well,
those people complaining about stuff.
normally around the fall time, because as soon as football comes back, everything drops. But
Yeah,
they're dropping.
It's also this new way that Nelson is gauging the ratings is
Right.
different now. So
Right. Right. I mean, AEW sucks. It's just that doesn't help.
how can you say they suck when they give such and such XYZ stars?
I don't care how many people you keep down in your basement to watch it; they still suck.
Now we know why the ratings. Now we know why the ratings went down.
They caught the guy.
Everybody in his house is forced to watch on their own tablet.
We're gonna be so canceled right now. But yeah, they caught the
I don't give a shit. I'm dying anyway. They caught the guy. What the hell?
But that guy's sister's really defensive about the situation.
Yeah,
she's saying that people are spreading rumors and being hateful.
Rumors.
Had not just 4 people trapped in his home, but one lady died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. There's no rumor about that. These are. Wow. Yeah, the lady actually died. Hello.
I mean, that's just.
That's what happens when you're Tony Khan influenced.
But speaking of ratings and stuff, I just wanted James to know that he shares something in common with Dave Meltzer.
Oh,
that's scary.
Please, I'm already dying, Pedro. Don't finish the job.
James loves Javon Evans, and so does Dave Meltzer. He's like he gives Javon Evans matches like a crazy amount of stars, but the rest of NXT like bad. But Javon Evans great. So so you both share.
I like Javon Evans. He's a good kid. I like him. This guy's 20 years old, man. He's got a lot to learn.
He's terrible.
Look, now James, 20 years old used to be like 4 years into your career in wrestling.
Oh, I know. Zeus, I agree. So, but it's not like that anymore. You know that. It's not like that.
Yeah, but
how did I miss this? Echo Gate Studios is in the house. He says Mark Out Mania beat Collision in the ratings last week.
Ooh,
if only.
Be Brian Bell. That was good.
James, I know he I mean, everyone's loving him, so I mean, it's just it's me not being able to let go of the old standards. That's all it is. It doesn't matter.
No, I totally understand. I totally understand.
It does not matter if he's good or not in the ring. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. So it's just
he makes people go ooh and ah, Pedro. He makes people ooh and ah. It's a WWE. They see money signs. That's it.
I can't believe this, but I've seen this a few times this week. There are people comparing him to Jeff Hardy. They're like, he's our Jeff Hardy, and I was like, what?
Okay, stop.
But I've seen people saying that. They're saying he's their Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, no. I mean, the world doesn't need another Jeff Hardy.
No.
Yeah, if he avoids the drug issues, then he'll be the good Jeff Hardy.
Even still. Even still.
I
I tell you one thing. If I was a wrestler, every time somebody would compare me to somebody else, I'd fucking reinvent myself just to get people to shut up. Oh, you're the next Randy Orton. Up, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna, change something.
We have confirmation. We have confirmation. Zeus wants to be Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
I've been liking NXT a lot lately, but I thought the way that Obafemi Ricky Starks match was atrocious.
Oh, the finish! Holy shit!
Oh my god! Come on, Zeus! What did you say?
Damn it!
What did you say leading up to the match? No one says he's our next running garment.
And guess what? There's not going to be another B. Brian Bell. There's not going to be one that's actually there for.
Zeus gonna take this? Wow. No, Zeus was saying it. Zeus was saying this right before the match.
Everybody
He was like,
run their mouth before they get a fucking fist in it.
Well, what was he saying?
Zeus was saying before this match took place, he goes, if you're going to be Obafemi, he has to be, something's got to happen.
Yeah.
You can't just, like, out of the blue, 1, 2, 3, because it doesn't make sense. And what did they do? What did they do? Of all people, Ricky fucking Saints, 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh, come on. What?
Yeah.
He beat Starskate all by himself. He killed
DDTs. Those were good tornado DDTs.
No. How's an atrocious finish? Come on.
It looked terrible. That's all I gotta say. It just looked.
I was watching that entire match. I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm sorry, I'm a big Obafemi guy, but he looked like shit selling for Ricky Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't even look good.
Nope.
If you're gonna sell to a smaller guy, make it look good.
Well, you got to hit and run, stick and move, and then, you gotta basically either do inadvertent or outright dirty shit to do damage to a really guy a lot bigger than you.
Yeah.
It's like the Russians in the rock and roll. You gotta outspeed them. You gotta outthink.
Yeah. And I can't stand cock and bulls, but they knew how to sell.
Right, but they also
knew how to give it to.
They knew how to work with bigger guys.
Right. They knew how to work the bigger guys. This look. Pedro, this match was atrocious. and the thing that I don't get at, everybody's praising the match. How are you praising this match?
They wanted the result. People are into the results. They're fans again in a way. As weird as that is to say, but
I understand you're dying to get them. I understand you're dying to get them to the main roster, but come on, they got to get. Don't rush it. There's no rush.
It sounds like Javon Evans is doing pretty well on his appearances on the main roster. So
he was on SmackDown again last night.
And Sol Ruka seems to be getting over too.
Yeah, sure. Her and Zarya they were in a match last night. They were in a tag match. I just there's no rush. Don't bring him up just for the sake of bring him up. Do it right. Haven't you learned your lesson?
Hey, I feel this way about a number. I feel like
You already fucked
feel
up Carmelo Hayes. How many more are you gonna do it?
I feel Julia should have stayed in NXT a longer time because she didn't get to do anything really. She didn't really get to stabilize her feet before they were like, oh, main roster. And they've thrown Stephanie Vaquer up there and they've put a title on her, but she still has no character to speak of. Like, but people are into it. I mean, she's gorgeous, so people are into it, you know.
Wrestling.
But again, it's weird. It doesn't matter.
Be the death of me.
And after a while, it'll matter. I know when the bubble deflates, as y'all been saying, it'll matter because then people will people will demand the quality. Then they'll be like, "Well, where's the quality? What happened to the bloodline quality stories?" You know, that's when it's gonna get a little tricky. But
Zeus, is that who I think it is as your avatar?
mm-hmm.
It depends who you think it is.
Now, there could be either from Venoms, either from Kid with the Golden Arm, all right, who is it?
It's the Scorpion.
Scorpion. Okay.
It's from the final fight.
Okay. Good job.
Damn it, Zeus. Damn it! This thing you posted in the Markout Mania chat. Here, I'll show everyone. Hold on. I'll show you guys. Look at this. The Wrestling Watcher can name random TV matches from this year that everyone else had already forgot about. One of 10 people worldwide with an Honor Club subscription. It's Lux. Blank is a really solid worker. Has 10 shows queued up all of Saturday. Does anyone have a fan cam of this non-taped FMW show from 1993? Oh, it's Casey. Decent TV match. 2 3/4 stars. Currently doing an end time watch along of 84 Mid-South. Up at 6 on a Sunday to watch a New Japan Road show. I can't come out. Wheeler, Utah versus Commander on Collision tonight. Yeah,
that's Lux.
Oh man, has a Google Doc spreadsheet of all their match ratings. I feel called out here because Brian Bell and I used to do this. We both used to do this for events.
Good job. Oh man.
Oh,
speaking of up early, isn't Crown Jewel going to be on at 8:00 in the morning?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be 7 for you, Pedro. Yeah.
Oh wow. I'm just seeing some cards that Zeus got. I didn't see this. Kyrie Asuka card. I didn't get to look through that new set.
Yeah, you have to scroll up, Pedro. Jesus.
I know. I've just been busy.
I mean, scroll up. How many times did I tell you?
Get y'all a T-shirt that says it.
I got that stupid Kofi Legendary card. It sucks, but it's one. It's number 1, so I'm like,
oh, is it still just one?
I think so.
Is it? There are if it is a 1-on-1, just in general, there are people that are on the lookout just for 1-of-1s.
Really?
Yeah.
I better get a shitload for it.
So, maybe. Well, I mean, because it's Kofi. I mean, you'll, because he's just not. He's just there are some Kofi collectors on Slam, but.
Oh, Kofi collectors. This sounds like I don't know. It sounds like that AEW fan's name, but
I live in a basement.
Oh, hey Pedro, guess who's on the Fright Club card today?
Oh, who?
Asuka.
Oh, I haven't looked yet. Okay, I'll go check it out. But Zeus, I wanted to tell you. Did you? The person I rated last night on Twitch. So that
Yeah, I
Jane.
didn't stay long. My phone was dying.
Okay, so she kept calling her followers something, and it took me a while to figure it out. She was calling her followers Jangels, like angels, but Jane with Jane, Jangels.
Uh-huh.
Jangels, and I was telling Stephanie about it, and the whole conversation about what to call my what to call my viewers came up again.
We already went through this though.
I know,
Did we
but it
have a
came
name
up
for you
again.
already?
It
There
came
was
up again.
I don't remember
What
them
did
though. There was
Stephanie say?
Drohos, and then there was I don't remember what we were calling the guys. There was Drohos.
No, we call him. I don't want to
No,
say it again because it's so terrible.
yeah, it's hard to say it on there. I mean, I'll say it. I don't care. But,
I remember
yeah.
droners. I remember droners. I remember
No,
droners. I remember
no,
No,
Drohos.
no,
no.
What
no,
was it?
no.
What was it?
Hadrophiliacs.
Hey, no. Hadrophiliacs, no.
Sorry, you leave it alone. I had to say it.
Oh,
To all my fellow Pedrophiles out there, yeah.
oh no. No.
Woo.
I'm now
My
retiring.
name is Luca.
You should really regret your life decisions.
Yeah.
I live on the second
Sometimes you gotta
floor.
leave shit alone. Should have just called them Dro Bros or something.
Yeah, Dro
Yeah,
Bros, Droners,
No,
Drohos.
Broner's not
We
good
thought
either
about Drohos for the ladies.
because that's too close to Gooner.
I didn't think
oh,
about that. Now, see, now, okay, Gooners. Okay. Now, listen to me for a moment. Okay. Because I come from the footy
Lying
thing,
down
right?
under.
The football, the real football. When you say
real
Gooners, you're
football.
talking about, when you're talking about, because it's a ball, it's an actual ball that's played with a foot, unlike the other one that's not an actual ball and isn't actually played with a fucking foot. So yeah, the real
Fucking soccer,
football.
You
Patriots.
play with
Soccer.
the foot occasionally. There's a punter, a
the
kicker, and
Yeah, and also the actual football predates the American football by quite a bit. So yeah, the real football, except fucking reality.
okay.
But
Well,
but look, when you say Gooners, I think about Arsenal supporters because that's what we've traditionally called Arsenal supporters. We call them Gunners, Gooners, and then recently I was
I like
exposed that
Man U.
Gooners meant something else.
right.
And I was like, I was shocked because I only seen it used for Arsenal supporters. I had no idea it had this other connotation.
Yeah, that's another recent fucking slang word.
I was totally caught off guard.
Yep.
But I live in a
You live in South Texas.
I live in a bubble.
South Texas.
So what all has been happening? What all is going on? What are we talking
I've
about?
been watching Ed Gain. That thing is good. It's
What?
fucked up. Ed Gain?
Yeah,
The Ed
I
Gain
know who he
stories?
is, but is this like a documentary? Is it a
No,
fictional
no,
show?
no.
It's a biopic or
It's a limited series. You know how Netflix have the monster series?
okay,
Like they do with the Melendez brothers?
sure.
Yeah, the monster, the Melendez brothers. Well, the monster, the Ed Gain story. And they're running two.
That's the story that Psycho's kind of based on, right?
Yeah, it was. But numerous movies are based on it. Psycho, Texas Chainsaw, and it's funny you say that because they're running parallel stories at the same time. They're doing his origin story, and at the same time they do time jumps into the 50s and the 60s, where the guy playing Alfred Hitchcock, who's obsessed with making fucking Psycho all based on Ed Gein, and how Ed Gein's infiltrating to Anthony Perkins' head, and he's got to play Norman Bates, and he's losing it, and he's like turning into Ed Gein. And they go back to the actual Ed Gein, and he's done. I mean, this guy. I mean, the people in that show are very hard to root for because they're brutal. I mean, bad people. It's something. It's good though. I'm into it. It's good. It's good.
Sounds like good October stuff.
Yeah, it's good. It's good because he gets married and Ed Gein introduces his wife to what he's doing, and he was like, because he turns out to be a cross dresser at first, right? So you're like, he would steal his mother's underwear or his girlfriend's underwear, and he would wear it. So then he took it to the next level after his wife suggested, well, you wore the bra, how about if you wear the breast? And he starts making outfits out of the skin. And it's like, I'm telling you, this nuts, man. It's nuts.
Are any of you familiar with Slayer, the thrash metal band Slayer?
Yeah.
The check out Dead Skin Mask. That was from back in the day.
Dead Skin
That's
Man.
about
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Ed Skin Mask.
And he's so used because he's a necrophiliac as well. So he's so used to having sex with corpses that he can't do it with his wife because it's way too warm. So he makes his wife take ice cold ice baths just so he can have sex with her. And she goes along with it. She's into it. It's nuts, man. This series is nuts. Nuts. And the mom is crazy. Yeah. And the moms are crazy, and everybody's like, it's a small town in Wisconsin, and everybody's just lost their shit. They're nuts. Everybody in this town is nuts. It's insane.
Yeah.
But it's good though. Charlie Hunnam, the guy from the guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
He's the one who plays that game. He kills it. I mean, his voice is different. He looks different. It's just, like he's weird in this. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I just watched The Gentleman the other day. That was pretty good. He's in that too.
Yeah.
With Matthew McConaughey. I tried watching the series, but I couldn't get into it. The Gentleman, based on the same thing, but yeah, it just didn't. I was like, it's just.
Let me see.
There was something else I wanted to watch.
AEW?
Some kind of duck. No. I don't feel like getting locked in the basement.
There's a new season of Alice in Borderland on Netflix. I'll be watching soon. Because I
still gotta watch Wednesday.
I enjoyed the rest of it.
I mean, it's a task on HBO Max. That's such a good show. It's a slow burn, but it's really good. It's really good.
If I say what Stephanie and I are watching right now, I'm going to get in trouble.
Why?
You're already in trouble, Pedro. So I mean,
Love is Blind, the new season. That's
Is that when they like? They're not really blind, right?
no. It's funny. It's funny you say that, James. Have you started the new season yet, James?
No. I haven't started. But
Okay.
again,
They're just
no,
This
no,
is
setting
a
up
it-
all the
this is a
clips.
slight spoiler. I apologize, James. This is a slight
no,
spoiler.
It's okay. Yeah.
One of the girls in this new season may eventually go blind. Like she has a condition where she may eventually go blind one day. So that
So
was a
love
big
is
thing.
really is blind.
That was the thing. But no, they're in like they put the people in these like rooms and they talk through like an intercom or something. They just talk to each other through a wall and they make connections. Blah 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 blah. So.
Right, and then they see each
That-
other and they're like, "Ugh."
Yeah, that does happen.
Yeah.
That does happen.
Yeah,
That
it
does
does happen.
And you
That does
literally
happen.
put yourself through this again and again
Yes,
because you can
we've
tell
watched.
because there are no surprises because everybody's a shitbag fucking like all the ugly people are genuine and all the good looking people are
No,
shitbags.
No, because sometimes
no.
because sometimes they'll like initially be like, oh, it's not the person I thought, and all of a sudden they start missing them, and I'm like, wait a minute, and they try to get back with it, and then sometimes, and then sometimes they're like, oh my god, this is the person of my dreams,
Wait.
so it doesn't matter.
Wait,
It just
James.
it's random. It's random.
James, let me say a reality of this show. Let me say a reality of this show. One of the realities of this show. So, first off, I'm going to be completely honest. Whatever version of the show you watch, whether it be the US one, the UK one, Brazil, France, Mexico, they had one season of Japan, which was, in my opinion, was the best season of any of them. But the people
course
were
it
the
was.
most. Well, no. If you have you seen the Japanese one, James?
No. I haven't seen it.
The people took it the most seriously. That was the thing that
Oh,
made
okay.
it so good.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the one from France either.
I haven't seen Brazil or France. Oh, Sweden has one too. I haven't seen that either.
Oh
But
my god!
I haven't seen Mexico either. But the Japanese one, they took it so seriously. So everything was so heartbreaking in a way. But in every version of the show, there is one reality that always plays out. The women are better looking than the men.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
and the women tend to be on not so much the USA one, but on most of the other ones, the women tend to be younger than the men. This seems to be a weird thing they seem to set up a lot of these ladies for this like fucked up scenario where the ladies have to like deal with a guy like lower than them in the totem pole in terms of looks and stuff. So the women get the short end of the stick a lot of times on this show.
Yeah.
They really do. You're more likely to get a mutant ugly dude than you are ever going to get a mutant ugly lady on this show. So the ladies get a raw deal in this show. I just want to throw that out.
I actually saw one lady, but I forgot which season it was. But I remember these two had this like they had such a great connection, and they laughed and they talked and they cried together, sharing intimate details of their life. And the minute she saw him, she cried and ran away. I was laughing my ass off. I mean, tears literally flowed down her face, and she just turned around and ran. I was like, "Wow, that's a kick in the balls."
Yep. Zeus isn't here.
Yeah, Zeus is like, "I give up."
He's at the
That's it,
toilet
I'm
throwing
done.
up. We apologize to Zeus Team Dark.
All my fucks just went out the window.
Oh man!
Hey,
I don't have any left for you guys.
okay. I let me repair this by let me make reparations by bringing this back to wrestling. Okay, and I want to read you guys something from Dave Meltzer about the new Nelson rating thing that we were talking about. You have to hear what Dave Meltzer had to say about this because this is so important. So important. You must hear this. The new Nelson methodology for television ratings is a disaster for pro wrestling. The move is basically complete, and from this point forward, we'll be getting it based on the new numbers. AEW did 465,000 viewers and a 0.09 for the anniversary show, down 32% from last week under the old method. These numbers don't include HBO Max. The Yankees-Red Sox game hurt it, but it's more the change. NXT was also down 41% from the prior Tuesday. SmackDown was also down heavy, but more in viewers. Blah, blah, blah. The last 30 minutes did hurt the show, but even so, in the regular 2 hours, it was 0.10. The second hour had a big drop from the first, which also could relate to the baseball game. Male numbers were incredibly down. As for where it hurt most, males 18 to 34 were down 66%. Women 18 to 34 were down 57%. Males 35 through 49 were down 27%, and women 35-49 were up 16%. Baseball should have accounted for a small part of that, but it was also the anniversary show. NXT also did terribly with 1834, and AEW did even worse. While nothing in reality has changed, these numbers are going to be viewed over the long term with the conclusion young people don't watch wrestling, and that's a very bad conclusion when the vast majority of revenue comes from television. From the words of Dave Meltzer. It's a disaster for pro wrestling.
Disaster.
He's the disaster.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can't with him anymore. I
know anything. He's just like this little fucking nerd. It's like whatever you say, it's like, oh, well, here's a fact. Well, no, you don't understand the fact. It's not just black and white. It's a rainbow, and you don't understand, and that's what he just tells everybody. You don't understand. You know, that's his fucking answer to everything is, oh, you don't understand. Like, man, all I understand is, fucking Burnout Casa Bonita, how fucking AEW shows for fucking 3 weeks and it looked like fucking shit.
I can't with this guy anymore.
I wouldn't have a wrestling show in that fucking joint if it was.
Yeah, that was brutal. I mean, I'd rather do it like MLW did in the fucking prison.
If you're supposedly the second biggest
COVID prison, you got to have it to get in.
You should not be fucking. I mean, fucking TNA doesn't even go to places like that.
No.
I mean, Jesus Christ, what's next? A fucking that dude's South Carolina basement.
Damn it.
I don't know if they can sell that out.
They're gonna have people in there, and it's like,
they'll be steady. They'll be steady because there'll be the same exact amount of people every single week.
Damn it.
They'll be unless people in there.
Oh no.
No, because they won't be able to leave. It'd be the same exact amount of people every week.
They'll be able to shove more people in there. And by not they'll get thinner.
Yeah.
They'll be able to put more people in there.
So what I'm hearing...
Actually, don't forget the people who die. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm hearing is that some billionaire son is going to help pay for this guy's legal defense and get him out, and then the ratings are going to come back up. Is what I'm hearing.
Jesus. And of course, just like everybody else,
the guy to some other shit place to live in America, like
Jacksonville shit. And just like everybody else, he blames the Yankees. It's okay. Yeah. It's all right. It's okay.
And James, speaking of the Yankees, I want you to go check the Markout Mania chat because Starlight, you might have a Yankees fan you did not know about from Japan.
Here we go. Here come the bandwagons. Here we go. Oh, but that reminds me, Zeus, I got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
You might have to slap some people in Buffalo for me. because I did not like what they said. They took an ad out in the paper and said, "We wish our neighbors to the north the best of luck in the upcoming series against the Yankees." The city of Buffalo is wishing the Toronto Blue Jays luck.
Well, Toronto is closer to us than.
Yeah, I know. It's like 5 minutes the fuck away. I know. I get it. But you are in New York State, right? I mean, just to clarify.
But James,
anyway.
like Dallas is in Texas. I don't have any fandom of any Dallas teams at all. Like at all.
Yeah, I know, because you hate Dallas, right?
Well, I mean, traffic is terrible and all kind of things. But like,
yeah. You like fucking the Houston Astros, so that should say a lot right there.
The Astros and the Rockets.
Wow, look at Starlight Kid. Yeah, I was gonna say. Good shorts. Look at that. You know what? You could be a fan anytime. Good girl. Especially if you wear those shorts. I'm down with that. Good job, Pedro.
Well, I didn't make her do it. She's not in my basement, James.
Hey, she's got people. I bet you that she's not going anywhere without somebody knowing where the fuck is.
Yeah. Oh, sorry,
Pedro's like, I already got Manu down there.
No. I would never do that. No.
Oh my God. Good job.
I would never do that.
Yeah, because actually game 1 is today at 4:00. Let's go Yanks.
If Pedro had Manu, they'd find her real quick.
Yeah.
Pedro's
How about those Mets? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're home. My bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, and it's funny you call you talk about bandwagon people because that's that.
Oh yeah. All the Met fans turned into Red Sox fans. You noticed that, right? Oh my God.
I told you that time I was in New York City and the night that the night the Yankees got eliminated, the next day everybody was wearing royal blue and orange.
Yeah, fucking pussies.
The day before had been wearing pinstripes and navy blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And wow, 10 million people.
You know how many texts I got from all my Met fans going, "Let's go Red Sox"? Yeah. Where the hell are you now? Oh yeah, next to the Red Sox on the couch. Eat one, bitch. Yeah. Game 1 today, 4:00. Let's go, baby. Okay. No, but I've been watching all of the playoffs. There've been some good games. In the Cubs Padres game, after the game was over, the umpires almost got beat up by members of the Padres.
Oh really?
It got bad because this one guy in the ninth inning, he called out Xander Bogaerts on it was such an egregious call. I mean, this was bad. I mean, this ball was maybe 3 inches off the ground. He called it a strike. And Xander Bogaerts lost it. And then after the game, the umpires had to go to the Padres dugout to get to their office. So as they're going through the Padres dugout, a bunch of members from the Padres team started letting them have it. And they had to separate them, and because that's going to lead to what they're going to do is lead to the because they're doing robo umps soon. Like all the close calls are going to be challenged now because they're going to have these robo umps. So it's because it's getting bad, man. I mean, I understand you need a human element in the game, but if you're that bad at what you do, then why you work at a playoff game? Because aren't you supposed to be the best of the best, right? Because the playoff umpires are supposed to be the best of the umpiring crew. And if you're that bad, wow.
Yeah, Colgate Studio said un-American to root for the Yankees. Evil empire.
Yeah, that's right. We're the evil empire, baby.
I mean, but wouldn't that make it the most American thing to do? Is to root for the evil empire?
Yeah. I mean,
Aren't we like
everybody.
the evil empire right now?
It's un-American to root for the Yankees.
That's the
But
most
but no,
American
but
thing right now.
but yeah, but isn't the Yankees the team that everybody loves to hate, right? So it's
Yeah, it's like the Cowboys.
right. It's like the Cowboys. Nobody likes the Cowboys unless you live in Dallas, right? Yeah, everybody hates the Cowboys. It's the same thing.
And
So
it's funny because like you know, the there's been times where the Giants, the New York Giants, have been like the All American team.
yeah, well, because they beat the Cowboys a few times. Yeah. uh, I remember when the Cowboys opened up that brand new stadium, AT&T, the Giants went in there, whooped their ass, and they started calling it Meadowlands South. Oh, I loved it. It was like, oh, this is the Giants home away from home.
Right?
People were they were getting so much shit, but yeah, but it's the same thing. That's cool. I welcome all the haters, even the people up in Buffalo. Zeus always hated the Yankees, so I can't count him. So
I mean, these aren't my people, though.
yeah, I know. Yeah, but you always hated the Yankees, so it didn't matter. Pedro's a national
Uh,
fan, so I already know where he stands.
this is where I'm at.
Yeah, you know, it's all good.
I like that you say where I stand. Like, you mean I stand with the team that's from my region of of where I live.
You
Like,
stand with a bunch of cheaters, and it's cool. It's fine. It's okay, Pedro.
James, they are all cheating. Just so you know, the Astros. The Astros were just so bad, so clearly,
They're the
obviously
ones who
cheating.
got
They got
caught.
caught.
Right,
I mean,
right, exactly.
that's
Yeah,
the thing. Like, in a way, if you
right.
stop and think about it, you're like these are really poor cheaters. They're really
Yeah,
bad.
they
They
suck
got
at it.
caught. They got caught. So
They didn't
they
hide
do
the
deserve
equipment, nothing. Everything was out in the open. Like, dude, what are
they
you doing?
deserve the derision. I accept it.
Yeah,
They deserve the derision because
yeah.
they are so bad at it. Yes. They don't
I
have
hate
game.
Altuve. I want to
They
step
don't
on
have game. You want to
There's
step on it.
there's no bigger bunch of cheaters than
James,
Patriots.
okay. Let me ask you something.
yeah.
Do you want to step on them, or do you want Bozilla to step on them? Or is Bozilla
Whoa. But
just for stepping on you?
No. Well, Zula's stepping on me. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think
And
you'd survive it right now.
I'll be sacrilege if she
I don't think
steps
you'd
on.
make it. I don't think you'd make it right now, James.
Well, no. But she step on me now. That's it. I'm squished. I'm done. That's it. It's 0. Clear. That's not working. No. I'm done.
She's gonna have to yell at you until you revive.
Yeah. She's like, get up!
Hey,
I'm up.
I'll find something real fast. But
I haven't heard from her lately. She's been quiet.
no,
Bozilla, right?
she's been in stardom. She's been in stardom.
Yeah, I know she's a starter, but I haven't heard her do anything.
She's just steadily just doing her time there.
Yeah, she's getting on one knee so people could drop kick her. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we haven't talked about the WCW episodes in a while. Tonight,
There are some good ones on lately.
premiering at 6:05 p.m. You've got a full episode. Baby Doll betrays Dusty Rhodes to join Flair. WCW August 23rd, 1986. After losing the NWA World Title to Ric Flair, things continued to get worse for Dusty Rhodes as Baby Doll turned her back on the American Dream. Plus, hear from the newly crowned United States champion Nikita Koloff after his controversial victory over Magnum TA in a best-of-7 series to win the title, and see the new NWA Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express, in action.
Cock and balls.
That would be their final tag team title reign, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, that that one. That was their fourth and final. Crockett.
Oh, okay. Because I could have sworn that I thought they had one more left. They had
No,
one more run after that.
No, they because they beat the because they beat the Midnight Express to regain the belts, and then they lost them to the Horsemen, and then that was
Right,
it.
right. Yep.
But for for the better part of 2 years and something, they had the belts, half the time.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what makes rock and roll so great. Yeah, because even if you hated them, like I did, you still wanted to watch them because they were that good. You know, I used to want them to see them get their ass kicked so many times.
Yeah, but there was other, that it's just me back then. I hated them because girls went nuts when uh, when they walked in, but thankfully the feud with the Horsemen and everything that all made things better.
Yeah. That and the feud with the Midnights was good too. I like the one with the Midnights. It was fine.
Oh, the Andrade won the Crash title. It's the biggest Mexican promotion to not be on any kind of fucking
anything
whatsoever. They can't even Facebook Live their shit,
Brutal. Yeah. The whole thing with Baby Doll was awesome. That was a great story too. Love that.
James, in the Markout Mania chat, I put a link to the Stardom New Blood show from today. Bozilla has a match on it. That's why I put it on there, though. So,
okay.
You go to 1 hour 43 minutes, you'll find her match on there. So.
Thank you, Pedro. Appreciate that.
So you can check, you can watch her step on small people, and then
drop down to one knee. Yeah. I open up the Markout Mania chat. What's the first thing I see? Starlight hits ass with a big NY on it. I love it. Good job.
She needs a nice navy blue mask with the NY and the diamond.
Yeah, NY. There you go. Oh man!
Remember when they had all those lucha masks with the NFL teams on them?
Oh yeah.
Those are hot.
No, they were terrible.
No, I thought it was cool.
How many do you own?
None.
Okay.
It's funny you said that. It's just funny you said that because I was watching the game the other night. I was watching Yankees Red Sox, and some idiot in the crowd had a Yankee lucha mask on.
Yeah.
And I was like, look at this guy. Who's the thing he is? Mass superstar? Get out of here with that shit. Come on. Does it look like the old school Mass superstar? Because he had the old school cutouts.
Right. Yeah, I think
I was like,
seen that. I think
he had the old school square cutouts. I was like, look at this. I said, that's a nice looking mask, but you kind of messed it up. Even I don't own a Yankee lucha mask. Come on, stop.
That's because you got 25 different versions of the Steelbook of fucking Snyder Cut.
That's where all.
He ain't laughing because I'm lying.
Wait a second.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Echo Gate Studio said, "Life lesson: don't trust websites from Pedro."
Really?
This is a fallacy. It's a fallacy. It has to do with who is that guy from Lucha Underground? AR Fox. Has to do with AR Fox. I'll tell you guys the story off the air. But yeah,
Okay.
that was not my fault. That was not my fault.
Crazy Steve.
The Hell of War match. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, people were bringing that up recently because of the Moxley thing with Darby, where he was sticking the fork in Darby's ear and like his little ear hole thing, and they were like, "What about Lucha Underground when they did the Hell of War match?" Blah 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 blah. Like it's like
Stick a
Lucha,
fork through his ear and twist it.
but also look. Lucha Underground was not mainstream television. It was a tiny show on a tiny cable network. It was not mainstream television. Like big difference in context.
Half the people that haven't even heard of the El Rey Network.
Yeah.
Boy, and I tell you, that network sunk. The only thing that was keeping it going was fucking Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
And after it went off, man, shit.
They had that Dust Till Dawn series on there too. I was like, it's just a movie broken up in 17 parts. I was like, really?
But that was over. That was over before Lucha Underground.
The Underground. So yeah.
Remember, they used to show cool movies and stuff, and then they cut all that out, and they just turned into Spike TV.
They had
basically
kung fu movies. They had
a lot of kung fu movies. Yeah,
they had
at a certain point in night. Then they have like nudity and curse words, like late at night. You got nudity
after a
and
certain
curse
time. Yeah, after a certain time.
And then they had they had the Godzilla marathon on 4th of July.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
But this is also they also, I'm sure a lot of that stuff got cherry picked to go to streaming services too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's just because I remember that last season I was paying $10 a month to something Sling or whatever the hell it was, just so I could watch Lucha Underground.
Yeah. Man,
didn't Warner stop that shit though with the Godzilla flicks?
Yeah.
After they acquired the rights, they were like,
that's what Zeus was talking about.
They ended all that stuff. Like I said, it's just after Lucha Underground, it was just like what was that reality show? Forged in Steel.
Yeah, I remember that.
They made weapons and stuff.
That took over as their primary content.
Yeah,
that's brutal.
And there's only, you talk about a niche market, man. Holy shit, dudes that love making their own fucking weapons. That's a small fucking demographic. That's a microcosm of a fucking demographic.
That is so fucking true.
They did it very well, but what difference does it make if you do a great show for 12 fucking people?
Yeah, one of them lives in a basement.
Right?
No.
And it's it's got less. They had less fans than the fucking Ring of Honor.
Wow. Yeah. Ring of Honor.
This brings me back to the ratings thing in a way, because I feel like we are heading to a future where TV ratings just won't even exist at some point, because the streaming is taking over everything. Everything is going to be streaming. At some point, all your sports and stuff are going to be on streaming.
Well, actually, sports and stuff is on streaming now, Pedro. Look what Amazon Prime just did with the NFL. So it's already migrating to streaming.
Zeus, what were you going to say?
But the problem is we're heading back into cable.
Yeah, that too.
Because every fucking thing, even if you're paying goddamn money,
you're right.
You're still watching commercials.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
right.
And I'm just like, well, why the fuck am I paying to watch commercials?
Right.
You know, so it like
Uh,
people are gonna be like, so eventually what's gonna happen here is cable's gonna start making a comeback because they're gonna
hmm.
work deals with all these streaming services to bring in
Oh,
their
have the
shit,
content. Yeah.
right? They're gonna bring their shit, make it available, and they're gonna have a better bundle overall. You're gonna sit there and you can go, well, am I gonna get Prime and this and that, and and
Uh,
Netflix and all this, and I can just get cable again. I mean, because they
Mm.
have
us.
their infrastructure is still there. They still have all the there's
Yes, it
still
is.
millions of miles of cable
Yeah.
all across America.
Yeah, yeah.
And the thing is,
Uh,
cable's a little bit more fucking stable than damn Wi-Fi.
this is true. This is true. Sweetheart Pro Wrestling's in the house, and he says, "What's wrong with doing a great show for 12 people? We'd kill for 12 people in the ratings."
Yeah.
I mean, we would kill for 12 viewers too, but we don't have
Yeah.
millions of dollars and hundreds of people working for us either.
And
No.
he said it just shifts, though, right? Like they reported that last week's Raw was the least watched of the Netflix run. Yeah, it could
Yeah. 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 It shifts. It's yeah, it's real pro wrestling. Yeah, you're right. It shifts. It shifts.
But
And
here's the
it's
thing:
gonna continue to shift, but the bubble's gonna bust. I mean, it's gonna bust, and
yeah, but
everybody's gonna be wondering,
well,
"Hey, what
but
happened?"
but here's the thing too. There's always a lull after WrestleMania. There
Yes.
ends up into a lull, and as we get closer to fucking Survivors, I mean,
SummerSlam.
no,
No,
um,
Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble, yeah, and WrestleMania season, things are going to gear back up again. So that's just kind of the way it goes with them.
Yeah, it
Plus,
usually picks up around Survivor Series, doesn't it? Like it picks up around there, and then it starts building up to the Royal
I
Rumble.
I really think that I really feel like Survivor Series hasn't meant a whole lot in a long time.
Right.
Nothing. I mean, if you can tell me what huge has happened at a Survivor Series since 2001 when the invasion angle ended, that was like iconic and lasting and whatever. I'd be kind of shocked. Can anybody name anything great that happened in the last 25 years in Survivor Series off the top of your head?
Not off
No.
the top of my head, no.
Yeah.
No.
So it's safe to say it's not as important as it could be.
As it once was, right?
Right. So I mean, just the way that they do stuff now and the way things are geared up, I know that they won't do it this year, but they really should consider moving back to that original format, having all those 5-person teams have matches against each other that
Elimination.
progress to a final.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
I mean, you never know what they're going to do, really.
Mm.
But
Isn't the Royal Rumble in Saudi this year? That's another thing, right?
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know.
Let me look it up. Royal Rumble 2026. 2026. Let's see. Yes, it will be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, January 31st.
Wow, they're getting the Rumble this coming year, and then WrestleMania the following
year after, yeah.
Yeah. What's
That
funny
money.
is like I had to get out of my head that that what do you call it was Crown Jewel wasn't going to be in.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
yeah, right. Crown Jewel, right.
Which it just seems strange because they're doing the same stuff. They're having the champions go against each other over just pride and
Yeah. Let me see. That is that's next weekend. next weekend is.
Speaking of, what a shit segment last night between Stephanie Vicker, Tiffany Stratton, contract signing. That was one of the worst contract signing I've seen on TV in a long time. It was slow motion, slow moving, boring. Nothing really happened. Julia and Kiana, James came out, and all this did was set up a match for next week's SmackDown, live from Perth. And then you're like, okay, really?
Sweetheart Pro Wrestling said, I felt the problem with Survivor Series started when the champions weren't the captains anymore. It just became mid-carders and T-shirts with no stakes.
Yeah,
and
there you go. Nail on
not
the
that
head.
we don't love a good set of matching T-shirts. Yeah, who doesn't like a good set of matching T-shirts?
You know, that was, you know, and the funny thing is, I think some of those were like probably some of their worst selling shirts, aside from like the Raw and the SmackDown T-shirts. Because you never saw anybody, but remember when they had the brand wars?
Oh,
you know, and you know, it's like everybody's wearing a red shirt with the Raw logo or a blue shirt.
Yeah, Raw was invading SmackDown. SmackDown was invading Raw, and you're like, really?
And
the only good thing that came out of that was when Becky broke her nose.
Oh, that was
the only big thing.
That was in the build-up to a Survivor Series.
Yeah. That was the only big thing that came out of that.
With the
with Nia Jax
with the blood and stuff. Crown Jewel looks okay, I guess. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Oh, these are for those Crown Jewel things. That's right.
Right.
Stephanie Vicker versus Tiffany Stratton. John Cena versus AJ Styles, and the one I'm most interested in, Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai versus Asuka and Kairi Hojo.
Really? No.
I am. Yeah.
I'm surprised, Pedro.
Hey, I have to talk about Raw. I have to talk about Raw real fast.
Okay, yeah.
Those segments on Raw. I watched them with Stephanie in my room, and it was like the Umaga thing again. For those who don't know, once upon a time, I was watching Raw with Stephanie. This was early in our dating history, and Umaga came out, and he was gonna talk, and I was like, "Oh," I was telling Stephanie, "This is a big deal. Umaga's never talked before. He's never said anything before. This is a big deal." And then he was like, "Oh," he just like spoken and like it just sounded like gibberish at the time or something. He just spoke like, and Stephanie was just dying laughing. I felt so embarrassed. So this was like a repeat of that in a way, because I'm watching the segment and Io Shirai's acting is like the worst level of acting.
I've seen better acting in porno movies.
Okay, Io Shirai's acting is the worst level of acting imaginable, and Stephanie is just dying of laughter over it. It's just the worst acting you can imagine. Oh my God, Stephanie was dying.
It was fun though, but it was horrendous.
She was terrible in it. Asuka was really good. I felt in the segment.
It was like a made. I mean, come on, she couldn't get on a set of a made-for-TV movie. It was like, it was horrible. It was horrible.
I don't know about that one, James. She can probably get on many Tubi movies, but pretty bad.
Easy killer.
Those are pretty bad.
But it's, like, and, so many people were really criticizing her. I'm like, don't criticize her. I mean, come on, man. You want to make fun of her? You want to laugh at her? Fine. But don't criticize her.
I don't think people are still into the story.
Bust out the quote.
Shut up, sis.
But I mean, people are really into the story. No. I'm really into it. I'm really into the story.
No, it's one of the best stories on Raw. I mean, if not the best story on Raw.
They made WWE made a YouTube video of the story.
Did they?
Yeah. It's just all the interviews and the shit.
Oh, everything that happened between them so far? Oh, okay.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah,
but I think that's a better story. I actually think that's a better story than the whole thing with Seth Rollins and the Vision. Because you're like, yeah, okay. I mean, it's not really compelling, you know. I mean, this whole thing because now all of us are waiting for Kyrie to turn on us.
Yeah.
You know, Kyrie. You know,
Yeah.
so like that's what's next. That's what we're waiting for now.
Yeah.
Will that happen at Perth? Who knows? You know, reading my Captain Crunch, watching the PLE. How we living? You know, 8 o'clock in the morning.
You know, I
Don't overthink it,
yeah.
Here we
overanalyze it,
go.
or
Here we
question
go.
it. Just condition yourself to enjoy it,
Damn.
good or bad.
Here we
Once
go.
I started doing so, I felt so much better about wrestling.
I love the condescending
Just be
tone.
a fan.
The condescending tone in his voice. I was about to look up
Fucking Zeus.
I was about to look up this thing Zeus mentioned, but I still had the YouTube on that WCW episode thing coming up, and I had to point out there are 2 comments in the chat, which I mean the thing is still has hours away from premiering, right?
6
And
hours.
and they're like there are comments in this chat, and one of them is from a dude named I'm not making this up. You can look this up for yourself. I'll screen cap it just to make certain here. But there is a dude named Dude McBoob. This is his handle, Dude McBoob.
I've seen him, yeah.
And he goes, "Who is Hands of Stone Ronnie Garvin knocking out in this episode?"
Oh my god.
Let's see if I can find this story.
How long was Nikita's call of Utah? What was his US run after that match with after he beat Magnum TA? How long was that run, Zeus? After he beat Magnum TA and he won the US trap, how long was that run?
Let's see.
Because like I keep forgetting who he dropped it to. It wasn't Luke.
Well, he lost it, so he got stripped of it.
Right.
Yeah, so he beat Tully Blanchard in the I Quit match.
Right.
He won it first from Wahoo.
Mm.
And then he lost it to Tully, and then won it back from Tully. And then
he dropped it to Nikita.
Yeah, then he got stripped of the belt, and then they had
Right.
the Best of 7 series.
Right. Okay.
And then Nikita cheated and beat Magnum.
Right.
And so that was so he won it at Starrcade 85 November and held it until he was stripped in like May.
Now I don't remember who did Nikita drop it to. It wasn't Luger, right?
Might have been.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Really, it was Luger?
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
I thought it was somebody else who beat him. No, I just thought it was somebody else who beat him.
No, because Nikita he won the belt, and then shortly after was the car crash.
Right.
And then he became the the baby face with
Right, I do it for Magnum. Right. Okay.
So let's see.
I'm trying to get there.
So then he dropped it to Luger?
Yeah, Lex Luger, July 11th, 1987, Great American Bash, Greensboro, North Carolina. Then Lex Luger dropped it to Dusty Rhodes, November 26, 1987, Chicago, Illinois at Starrcade. Then it was vacant. Right. Then Barry Windham.
That was before the Superpowers, though, right?
No.
Then Barry Windham won it on May 13th, 1988 in a house show in Houston, Texas. Defeated Nikita Koloff in tournament final. Then Lex Luger went it again at Chi-Town
Boy,
Warriors, man.
I always start taking some ginkgo biloba or something. And my goddamn, sometimes it's kicking in too much.
Well,
I totally forgot.
James,
you know,
your sometimers is the least of your worries at the moment.
yeah, right.
that was good, Pedro. That was good.
James.
Yeah. I thought, because I could have sworn that I totally forgot Luger was in that equation.
Right, because 86, 87 was pretty tumultuous because you had this deal going with Magnum, and then we
Right.
had Ole trying to spend more time with his son, and
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, and so he, they put him out. The Dusty and the Warriors put him out of action, and then when he came back, then they started bringing Luger around, and then Luger took over. So it's just kind of a lot going on.
Yeah. The whole area was blank because I remember because I could have sworn all that happened before the superpowers.
No, because the superpowers happened right because the superpowers happened right there in '86.
In '86.
Yeah, after the accident.
Right.
Because the accident led immediately to Nikita turning face.
Turning babyface, right?
And that's when he went to he went to Dusty, and they formed the superpowers, and then by '87 at the Great American Bash, that's when they had the War Games, the Four Horsemen versus the Road Warriors and the Superpowers.
Right.
Man.
Shit, I gotta start rewatching some of this shit.
Yeah, that's why it's great that it's on.
Yeah.
And it's funny too because there's nothing that they can do to change the fact that that the Braves games dictated how long the show was going to be on. Because sometimes it's an hour and a half of content, which was a 2-hour show with commercials. So but sometimes the show is only an hour long, which means that the Braves game started at 7:05.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe 7:35.
Good old Ted.
I've been going through the history of the U.S. title, and I totally forgot. I completely forgot that Orlando Jordan held this belt at one point in time in March 2005 in the WWE version of it.
I was gonna say, I was like, when the hell was Orlando Jordan and fucking Jim Crockett?
It's the WWE version of it, but I'm just
right.
I completely blanked out that he ever sniffed it.
I completely blanked out that he existed. Orlando Jones. I've heard that name in forever. That was when he was doing that shtick with him and JBL, right?
Could be.
Probably.
Could be.
Yeah. JBL.
That Survivor Series 2001 that I went to. It had Edge. Edge was the U.S. heavyweight champion, and he beat Test who was the Intercontinental champion. And that unified the belts for a time. And what else happened? Let's see. Oh yeah, and then the tag team belts were unified when the Dudleys beat the Hardys.
Right.
These were the WWECW.
What was the teams in that Survivor Series, Zeus?
It was Team WWF, which was The Rock, Jericho, Undertaker, Kane, and Big Show against Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, Rob Van Dam, Booker T, and Shane McMahon.
Right, the Alliance.
Yeah, that was the end of the alliance.
Huh. Every time I hear that, I can't think of the Mick Foley quote. Long live the Alliance. He gave an interview one time, like, it was only like 10 years ago. He goes, long live the Alliance.
And that was the at the end of that Survivor Series match. Who was it? Wasn't it Jericho that came in? Who turned on the?
Yeah, somebody turned in that, right?
Yeah, I think Jericho came and turned on. Like he was part of Team WWF, but I think he turned. But I mean, The Rock ended up winning the whole thing. And then Trish Stratus won her first women's title in the six pack challenge. Ivory, Jazz, Jacqueline, Lita, and Molly Holly.
Think of some of the people in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they were given the freedom like they have today, the shit that they could do? Like,
who knows?
You know?
Who knows?
Well, I mean, the thing is too. I mean, the worst part is that the story was, nerfed and because they never wanted to make it seem like WCW was a real threat in the first place.
Right.
And then of course the other problem was that that ECW folded at the same time, and that was actually the hotter angle was ECW versus WWF.
WCW, yeah.
They just had guys and they just formed that alliance, and with Shane going on and saying, I bought WCW. It's just, it could have been two separate invasions, but everything, two companies went down the toilet at the same fucking time.
Yeah. I remember when Booker T made his debut, and the first thing he did was hurt Stone Cold. I was like, oh, that's the way to do it. You killed the golden goose.
Well, actually, you got some revisionism going on there, James. Booker T's first debut in the WWE was that a match we all try to forget against Buff Bagwell.
No, he first came out of the crowd. He was in street clothes. He jumped Steve Austin. Yeah, he jumped Steve Austin, and he hurt Steve Austin because he rock bottomed him on the table, and he fell awkwardly and fucked up Austin's back. That was the very first appearance of Booker T. Then he had that match with Booker, with that horrible.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
horrible thing on Marcus back.
King of the Ring pay-per-view, June 24th, attacking Steve Austin during his match.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that so southernly there, but
injuring in his first
move. Oh wow!
Yeah. So very first move he did. Yeah.
You're totally right.
Did he do the bookend?
Yeah. On the table, and the way Austin took it, the way he hit the table, he didn't hit the table flat. He kind of slid off it. And edged him in his back, and it just messed up his back. Yeah.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. And then he had that match with that disgusting thing.
Yeah. Disgusting thing.
That was horrible.
Bagwell fired, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they were just like, we don't care how much the damn Turner contract is that you're under. Here, just take your shit.
Yeah. He's another one who thought it was better than he was.
Well, I mean, it just nobody was buying it. nobody was behind it, nobody was buying it, and they should. I mean, the guy deserved a repackage or something.
He did. He did. But I mean, I thought his best work came when it was him and Scotty Norton. I didn't mind that team at all. The whole thing of him and Steiner,
Yeah,
what was
that worked. I mean, people hated him.
What was that tag team he was in with?
the American Males.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
American Males. Yeah, him and
was with Scotty Riggs, right, or whatever?
Yeah, no, yeah. But I like the team with Norton. I mean, him and Norton were good.
Yeah.
He was probably his teams with probably his best tag team partner is probably Too Cold Scorpio.
Yeah.
Old Scorpio.
But yeah, but again, Zeus, that was before the makeover. That was before he was.
Remember, he was the only one that when they said everybody's got to join the NWO or else, and he was the only dumbass that joined.
Yeah, B. Brian Bell. He definitely teamed with the Patriot. Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I forgot about that shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they even won the tag titles a couple times.
Yeah, somebody's got to look that up. I'm thinking, but I don't remember.
Stars and Stripes.
There you go.
Stars and Stripes.
There you go, Zeus.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stars and Stripes. We will be remiss if we don't discuss the actual, real, legit pro wrestling happening today, because WWE and this and that, it's all kiddie cookie cutter stuff. That's not.
You talking about Yankees and Blue Jays? No. Oh,
no, we're not. We're not talking about that. We're talking about AEW Collision.
Oh my God, Pedge! Here we go. Really? Man. Why?
You totally want to see Death Riders versus Jay Lethal, Adam Priest, and Tommy Billington. Who's Adam Priest? Like I'm looking at his picture, but I don't know who he is.
Do you think AEW ruined Jay Lethal?
No, Jay Lethal was. He was kind of getting up there in years anyway, so he wasn't going to have a chance anyways.
But
his best days were Ring of Honor.
There was some accusations.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
and I think that stuff is probably why he's never gotten a shot in WWE.
Yeah,
right.
Think of how long it took for WWE to take a bite on Jacob Fatu because of his past criminal history and things like that. So. Yeah, some stuff it makes it hard for people to. Chris Statlander and Tony Storm have a face-to-face. HSero, Rocky Romero, and Lance Archer. I didn't even know Lance Archer was still in AEW against Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and Orange Cassidy. Jamie Hayter versus Anna Jay. Kevin Knight versus a member of FTR. So either bald or shoot him. So either the guy with the gun or bald head one. Eddie Kingston versus Dralistico. MXM TV, which is I don't know. MXM TV, which is Johnny Mundo and Taya with some tag team have a casting call, and then Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion Sammy Guevara and Roosh in action. Roosh is in talk about someone who will never live up to what everyone thought he was going to. Roosh.
I remember I was so excited to see him at that Ring of Honor show.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh my God, the first appearance of Roosh!"
I wish you would. In a way, I wish you'd been into CMLL back in the then, because if you had seen like how hot he was as a main eventer in CMLL for a stretch of years, you would have
Yeah,
seen like what all the buzz was about him, because he seemed like he should be like a surefire thing, kind of like Paraguayo Jr. For a
yeah.
while, he seemed like he would, like if someone snatched him up, he was going to be a surefire thing, but didn't happen for either of them. It seems that Paraguay Jr. is a little different, but he had health issues, and then he had death. But
You want to hear the blast from the past that that last Ring of Honor show I went to. The main event was PCO Brody King and Marty Skrull against Kenny King, Roosh, and Dragon Lee.
oh wow,
Wow, look at that.
Andrade isn't scheduled. Might as well put him on. No, he's too busy celebrating his big Crash Lucha Libre title win from last night. Though I think Hechicero was wrestling Bandito in Arena Mexico last night, and now he's going to be in Collision tonight.
Yeah,
Man, this collision was taped earlier.
Oh, I didn't know that.
he's tag team champion, right?
Who?
Him and Brody King are tag team champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also the Ring of Honor
Brodito.
well.
Yeah,
He's also
Brodito.
champion.
Or I don't know, whatever you call him. Andrade's he's always going to have issues with everybody because he's never going to get booked the way he wants to get booked. Because he's not going to get booked the way he wants to get booked. Not good enough.
Where does he go if the AEW thing crashes out?
He has nowhere to go, Pedro. He has nowhere to go. He can't go to CMLL because now they have a relationship with AEW. He can't go to AAA, obviously. Okay? But he can't go to TNA because they got a working relationship with WWE, so he's screwed. He can't go to New Japan.
I mean,
so where's he going to go?
AEW.
Right, yeah, but if the AEW thing don't work out, Zeus.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
MLW, maybe you go to MLW and do what?
MLW.
Be an outcast with a fucking Riddle?
Garbage can wrestling?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I used to like Andrade back in the day. He just fell out of favor with me.
I think what happened after that, that NXT match, I think he probably peaked in his head, and he might have figured that he did enough, to establish himself for the rest of his career on that, and honestly, that wasn't enough.
No, I honestly thought that he was going to do good the first time he showed up in AEW. I was like, okay, because on the main roster, he was the boss. He killed it in NXT, but the main roster, the boss. That happens to a lot of people. So, okay, so he's going to get a shot at AEW. Show us. And nope.
Right. It just because there's too many people in AEW.
Right. Yeah.
There's
Contamino Bay, right?
Too, but I mean, it just I think I think after WrestleMania in April next year, I think there's going to be a whole lot of fucking people out of a job. I think there's going to be a whole lot of people out of a job.
They didn't even pay him the 90-day compete. They was like, nah, you just fired. Go. Well, they didn't even pay him the non-compete.
Yeah, but part of that might have been because of the circumstances.
Oh, yeah, with the wellness? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it probably just was like, hey, you can just go.
Yeah. Get out. Get out.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of like what happened with uh, with Kurt Angle. Remember, he was on the death watch
Yeah.
in WWF, and he was like, "Man, I really need some time." And they're like, "Yeah, go ahead. Would you just go? We'll just cut you right off right here. You could just go get your shit together. You go take care of yourself, get better. We wish you nothing but the best. We're ready whenever you come back." And then he went off fucking TNA.
Yeah, he showed up at TNA, what, like 2 months later?
Yeah, it was fast.
Mm-hmm. You're like, holy shit. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So, once again, there's so much that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree.
I pride myself being part of the podcast that doesn't know anything, and we're not afraid to admit it.
Right, exactly.
We're three ignorant, grumpy old men.
We know that.
We are three, exactly, Pedro.
Yeah.
We're three ignorant, grumpy old men. All we do is flap our gums.
Shit.
That's right. And proud of it. And proud of that fact.
Exactly. We don't know shit, but we're not going to lie about it.
Right.
Exactly.
We're not going to lie and tell you we know something's going to happen.
Mm.
And the only thing that we knew that was going to happen, we didn't say before it happened.
Oh, what was that? I can't remember.
AAA.
Right. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
I'd found out that 2 months before.
Yeah.
And
well, my only worry now, like I mean, I don't want to speculate, but WWE track record is not good. That is true. So yeah, I rephrase. I have a feeling they're gonna completely just mess up Obafemi. I think they're not gonna. I have this. I have this feeling the way they jobbed them out. At the end of NXT, the Ricky Saints, just to bring them up. I mean, if you're doing it like that, why are you doing it like that? Don't mess it up. There's no rush.
Yeah, I mean, Obafemi, he has such a cool look, and he's so big and menacing looking,
and tall too,
they really should treat him special when they bring him up on the main roster. They really should treat him special. When you treat someone special, it pays off. That bloodline storyline worked because it was so protected, and it got to build to such a long time, and it was treated so special. If you treat someone special, everyone buys into it. And then you get investment and stuff for the people facing them and for them facing people and blah, blah, blah. It's Wrestling 101.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I mean, Umaga was treated pretty special.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was. He was.
So he also had a good mouthpiece. What was that guy's name?
Yeah, he did. He did.
He had like a cigar and stuff, right?
Yeah, the fedora hat. And,
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name. He disappeared too. He just upped and disappeared.
Well, I think he went back to PR, right?
Did he? What was his name? I forgot his name.
Looking it up.
Okay. Wasn't it Fernando something?
I can see him in my head, but I don't remember his name.
I'm just exactly. I don't know why, but the name Fernando keeps popping in my head. I'm thinking of something else. But yeah, I mean, he was treated, special, and they should do the same with Obafemi. I mean, I would have him come in and just have him attack Cody Rhodes from jump.
Alejandro Estrada.
Oh,
there you
Alejandro, yeah.
There you go.
So he was in Ohio Valley for a couple of years. Then he became the manager And then he went into ECW on Sci-Fi, and then he ended up getting released, and then he wrestled around on the Independents, in WWC, and then he came back to WWE. He was a manager of Tyson Kidd.
I don't remember him with. I don't remember him with Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, really brief. But he was there for 2 years, even though he was hardly on TV. And then he apparently last year signed a Legends contract with
Really?
WWE. Yeah. So good for him.
Maybe scouting talent. Well, yeah. But Ramada was protected, like you said.
Yeah.
I'll have Obafemi just. I would just inject him to either the top two storylines, either up against Seth Rollins in the Division or Cody Rhodes. I mean,
Well, I think
you gotta build him up. You gotta build him up more than.
Yeah, I think you build him up and show his dominance by beating some.
Well, that was the whole point of his NXT title run, right? He's built up.
James, they
not to the WWE audience.
Yes, James, the main
Right,
roster
that's right,
audience
yeah, I
has
keep forgetting.
no concept about it. They have no concept.
Right.
Whatever they did in NXT basically never happened. So it's the truth.
It's just,
right. No, yeah, you're right, Pedro. You're right.
Because people that watch WWE, most of them, especially the families, like some of the kids might watch NXT too, but almost everybody's so, they're just so tuned in to Raw, SmackDown, and PLEs.
Right.
And, because a lot of them, they, like you said, they just don't know, or they figure, well, if they're good enough, they'll make it. So, you're gonna have to have, somebody's got to be sacrificed to Obafemi.
Yeah.
And it should be like, because it's October right now, and WrestleMania is about 6 months away, which would be a good time for a first big match for him. But the spots on WrestleMania are fewer and far between than they've ever been.
All right.
So
okay. Can't you have him make a splash at the Royal Rumble?
He could have a good showing at the Royal Rumble, and then maybe save him until after WrestleMania to have him beat up, some babyface. Have him destroy Penta or Phoenix or whoever, somebody like that.
Right.
Somebody people really, can get behind.
Just don't drop the ball.
It happens all the time.
I mean, and the thing with dropping the ball, it's not going to matter. It's going to be like my new catchphrase. It's not going to matter. Like the brand is still going to be fine. Like the WWE brand is still going to be fine and do whatever business they're going to do. So if they drop the ball on XYZ number of people, it just doesn't matter to them, their bottom dollar.
No, but, I mean the bottom dollar is the bottom dollar.
Yeah.
But
I mean
it's
a missed opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely would be a missed opportunity to not actualize, a guy like that they get brought up through developmental like this. So, because honestly, he's a lot bigger than Bronson Reed.
Yeah. That guy's a beast, man.
Right? He's a much bigger guy than that, and he's
He's
also
like,
he's bigger
he's bigger than Lesnar, right?
than Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
I mean, like he could like he could show up and replace Bronson Reed. Just beat the shit out of Bronson Reed, dump him out.
Poor Bronson Reed.
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
let's kick him out.
Yeah.
But
He's irreplaceable.
This whole thing with Seth, it totally saved his career.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
He was floundering after being paired with the fucking.
They're dropping the ball.
Well, but I think he was taken, right. He was a talent hoard signing.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Because he was doing so well in New Japan.
Yeah.
And he gone over Nokata clean in G1.
Nokata.
And they were like, well, maybe we can do something with him. And, at the very least, we can, pilfer him. And that's exactly what they did. And, he did basically fuck all until this thing with Seth and Brock Breaker and everything. So,
I love the tribal thief. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's funny, but still, like Obafemi can look eye to eye with
Brock Lesnar,
with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, he can look eye to eye to Brock Lesnar. That's how big he is.
Yeah. So, so that that's the whole thing is who you got,
Well, I like your idea, Zeus. You could feed him a Penta, a Phoenix type, but you wait till after WrestleMania. I totally agree with that. And maybe it's just the Oba fan in me. Like, I want him to come in and just wreck shop automatically. But yeah, I think he definitely needs to build up. Haven't given him a good showing, like the showing that Gunther had in the Royal Rumble, where he went a distance almost.
Yeah,
and right, you got him do something like that with him. Have him start to build up like that. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I can see it.
As long as they're, as long as they're smart and deliberate with it, it could go great.
Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of people that they want to bring up. Because I heard this contention, not so much contention, but I've been reading that Shawn Michaels and Triple H are having a little back and forth because Triple H wants to bring up a bunch of people, and Shawn's like, easy, easy. Some are ready, some are not. But Triple H wants to bring it up.
And the next thing is, what are you going to do with them?
But that's the point, yeah. Yeah.
We already got, we got the bloodline is bloated.
It's ridiculous already.
Because there's a rumor there's another Samoan.
I think Zilla fought too.
Damn Performance Center. It's like,
yeah.
And there's another
bloodline. It's Zilla.
There's another bloodline member just gestating right now in Naomi. It's just
woo!
Right? He's gonna get a contract as soon as he births.
Yeah. Preschool, nah, I want a 10-year deal.
Right? He's gonna get a Legends contract. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I get free Similac.
Uso? Come on.
Yeah,
that's a Hall of Fame.
Don't forget, this baby already has a win over Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai in SummerSlam.
That's right, yeah. That's right.
Before he was born,
the 1, 2, 3. So yeah. So I mean, yeah, because from what I read, I don't know how much truth it is to this, but like those are that Triple H had plans to bring up Jada Parker, um,
Mm.
Lola Vice, Sol Rukazaria, and there was somebody else, Obafemi, and there was somebody else you want.
Is it Javon
Uh,
or
I think that's a given, but like I
okay?
don't think that's happening yet.
Okay.
But it was somebody else, like immediate,
Hmm.
and then like Shawn Michaels is pushing back. Like wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Some of them are already, but some aren't. But you can't just have them catering either because he could use them. You
Yeah.
know,
I mean, that's the problem with the I shouldn't just say WWE. Every promotion has this problem right now. There's too many people. There's just too many people, and there's not enough TV time to give them. And there's not enough TV time to give them where they all have something to do, which is the important thing, that you have something to do
right,
in the
Pedro?
story.
You got to get people over,
Yeah.
right? For
I
example, prime
mean,
example is Julio.
it's well, anyone. I mean, you can. It doesn't. You
Yeah,
can just point to anyone, and we can have this conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
but the company's behind her. There's a difference, though.
that is true. That is true. That is true.
I mean,
That is true.
they're putting her in a position to have a tag team match against Tiffany and Stephanie Vacour, and then maybe when that crown jewel thing is over, maybe you have Julia versus Tiffany for the title. So that's some kind of direction more than she's had.
Yeah, but you're gonna bring up Zoe Rook and Zaya. So what are you gonna do with them?
Yeah, maybe
You
put them in
know,
the tag team stuff, but
what are you gonna do with Lola Vice? You know, I mean, she's the perfect ambassador for the whole team with Triple A because she's over in Triple A. I mean, her and Mr. Guana tag team all over Triple A, right? I
Yep.
mean, so
when is the next AAA thing? When's their next show gonna be?
wasn't it
Does anyone know?
yesterday? No,
Oh, was it?
Could have been.
I don't know.
They have them. They're having them weekly. It seems like.
Let's see, they got some premieres going. They're going to happen tomorrow. We got let's see.
Did y'all see what Dom said when he went down there?
No, what did he say?
No. What did you say?
He said next time I come here, he's like, I want my face on one of your little flags that you bring to the ring.
So I think the show from the 27th. I was just gonna say the show from the 27th of September. I think it's gonna premiere tomorrow on their web.
Yeah, okay.
I tell you,
So, Sweetheart Pro Wrestling real quick says, so Ruka could have a real feud with Charlotte and Alexa. Yeah, they can elevate those titles like you said, Sweetheart Pro Wrestling. But you got to give them a good storyline. Don't just put them in a match and then say, okay, that's it. Build something out of it. Yeah,
he said
like
a
a real actual thing. Yeah. No, I totally agree, 100%. Because I like Zaruka. They're fine, good. Don't mess up Lola Vice because she's finally over. Leave her alone. Don't put her in any more gimmick matches. Just leave her alone.
Don't put her in any gimmick matches with Jada Parker.
Yeah, don't ever do that ever again, please. That was atrocious. I had to turn my head. I was like, why? Yeah, hashtag women's wrestling. Yeah, I dig it, man. But, don't mess it up. Don't drop the balls. We've been talking about it. Don't drop the ball with all of Femi, and don't drop the ball with all these call-ups that they want to do.
Yeah, no. That Jasmine, she said she left because they weren't going to pay her enough money.
Yeah.
You know,
Because she said something like they're going to offer the same exact money for like I think for X amount of years while everybody else is getting a little bit of bump, and she was like no, and I was like okay, good, good for you.
I mean, I think it's kind of smart because, I mean, honestly, I mean, if she still wants to wrestle, she can go probably, get a fat paycheck from Tony. And,
Yeah, yeah.
because WWE keeps signing all these $billion deals and stuff. It's like you got to think that the at some point the talent's going to want bigger pieces of that.
Rightly so. Rightly
I don't
so.
know what they're getting paid now, but
Well, from what Jasmine Nix said, it was only like 75 grand. What was it? 175 grand a year, or to something like that. And she was like, "No way."
You said only 175,000.
Well, it sounds like a lot, but if you got to rent your own car, if you got to if you have to pay for your own,
I mean, you're paying.
You outsource it for so much stuff, Pedro.
Yeah.
I mean, you outsource it for everything.
That's true.
And
and you have to do it yourself too.
Yeah. No, you're not John Cena where you get put on private planes. You got to book your own travel. You got to do all this. So it's different.
That's true. It's true. So hey, let's talk about next week. We're not sure what the status of James will be next week.
You know what? I'm showing up. I don't care if I got to do it from the goddamn hospital room. No. I'm going to be home. You want to know why? Because I got to get up early to watch fucking this 8 o'clock in the morning PLE.
I'm sure you explained that to your doctors. Hey, I got to get up early. Yeah, tell the cardiologist. That doesn't work for me. I got to watch Crown Jewel.
That doesn't work for me, brother. I got to watch Crown Jewel. Okay? I'll tell you, pal. He's gonna stroke.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't want that, James.
We do not want
that. I know. I'm good. We
want you to take care of yourself. But
no, I'm fine. I just had an episode earlier. I'm okay. Like I said, I know my body. I know when it says, it's time to go. Trust me. I have it pretty much unlocked.
Okay, James. Well,
I'm fine. I'm okay.
We'll see what happens next week. But I want to thank everyone for watching. Echo Gate Studios, Sweetheart Pro Wrestling. Thank you for watching.
Yes,
we had a number of the number of viewers today has been higher than usual. So thank you for any lurkers out there. We appreciate it.
For all the likes.
Was it more than 12? Is it more than 12? No. Okay.
At one point we had like 12. At one point we did have 12. So yeah, we were.
Okay. We were in the basement. Yeah, but we had everybody in the
basement. We actually outdrew the basement.
Okay,
cool. There's about 5 people in the basement, so we outdrew the basement. But
Sweetheart Pro Wrestling, B. Brian Bell, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it.
Everyone, take care. Have a great weekend and week ahead. And enjoy some horror movies. I haven't been able to watch anything this week.
Watch Ed Gein on Netflix. That's some fucked up shit. Just watch it. It's good.
Watch some scary movie stuff. It's Halloween season.
Yeah.
Everyone take care and adios.
Later.